welcome to Gemstone Tarot. Friday the 8th. I'm having so much. It's a good sign, isn't it? It's a good sign when you're sort of away from home and you lose track of the days and the dates. But I'm a person who sort of loses track of the days and the dates when I am at home. So I really lose track of everything when I'm not. So hey ho, Friday the 8th. It seems weird. It seems weird to me. And the moon is in Capricorn, but it's moving into Aquarius. 2:18 a.m. in the UK. Okay. Do you ever find that when you're away as well, you start watching a particular series? Because I'm watching, what's it called? Grand Designs, which is it's like a property program, and it's where somebody, usually someone who's absolutely loaded, will say, I really feel I'm going to build a house on top of a hill where nobody's ever built a house before, and I'm going to use artisan materials, you know, that sort of thing. And then the whole time as well, it's usually a couple, and this guy comes along who's very British and very important and says, oh, it's simply marvellous, what are you going to do with it? And they go, well, this is our vision, Kevin. He's called Kevin McLeod. This is our vision, Kevin. And he goes, oh, that's spiffing, etc. You know, that sort of thing. And then it always goes wrong, and the glass always takes ages to arrive, and then they practically get divorced. Or in some of them, they do get divorced. And also, you sort of see sometimes, usually the man, disappearing, because it will do it over a period of like 3 or 4 years, and sometimes they do it 5 years later. They come back and they're still building it, and this man is like a ghost person. It's just a skeleton with a spade at this point. I know. So I've been watching those. It's just been brilliant. The things people do, the lengths that they go to. I know. We've flown the tiles in from Italy, and then the whole time you're wondering, what do these people do for a job? Nobody ever seems to work. Like, they can fanny around all day talking about importing these tiles, but nobody actually does any work. So I recommend it though. It's very, very watchable. I know. You probably get it on catch up on Channel 4. Oof. Let me know if you've seen it and what your thoughts are. The people always have crazy names as well. Like, this is Pipparama and Brian. You're just like, okay. Very often they'll say, I quit my corporate life. I was 20 years as a hedge fund manager, and then I just cashed it all in. Ka-ching! And they got about £1 gazillion in the bank. Okay. That's what I'm watching on telly. What are you watching on telly? Let me know. What have we got? This is good. I will touch cheap pine wood. By the way, you can see here, this is the boys. We've got a little Attack on Titan. I think that's Attack on Titan. It is Attack on Titan keyring. And there is, you can't really see it, but there is an Attack on Titan poster here. Yes. Okay, we start with the Page of Cups, which is very, very nice, because the Page of Cups is usually offering us something, and it's usually catching feels of some kind. So it can be I'm not going to say a love offer necessarily. I'm not necessarily feeling that, but paying it forward, something nice. So it could be somebody engaging a bit. It can also be, I mean, we're sort of coming to the end of Mercury retrograde, where it kicks the door on its way out. So you could hear from an old flame, an old friend, that kind of a thing, something along those lines, because we also get, with the Page of Cups, we get the 6 of Cups, which is the childhood sweetheart, Hallmark movie, I've come back to town to take over my auntie's tavern, you know, I'm a small town girl at heart type feeling, and look, there's the woodcutter or the fireman or whatever it is. So there's that kind of yesteryear feeling about the Six of Cups. And when you team it with the Page of Cups, that's that's a text out of nowhere. You know, when you get one of those texts out of nowhere and you just think, really? You? And then you either think, I must change my number more often, or you think, I don't know how I feel about that. It could equally be you tried for a job ages ago, or you were putting out feelers for a job ages ago, or an opportunity of some kind. You were putting out feelers, you were making connections, and then now it comes to pass. Someone's like, do you remember you asking about so-and-so? Well, they left. It didn't really work out. So I guess there might be a position open. That kind of thing. Then we've got a lot of swordy, swords. So we've got the Ace of Swords, which is, for me, a card that says, well, now you know. It's like swing up the crown chakra. Now you know. Now you know what's what. Now you have your aha moment. Now it hits you, and you also have the Two of Swords because Mercury's retrograde, so why would anything be straightforward? You have the aha moment with the Ace of Swords. It's undeniable that you know what you need to know, but I don't think you can act on it yet, because that is two Aces of Swords and a blindfold. And it's about being caught between two actions. And neither of them is probably very good, which is really frustrating. And I do understand that that's frustrating. But there we are. This is the energy that we're in. Then we get the King of Swords knocking around. Shout out to all the Cancerians, because you know what he means. King of Swords can be a person. It can be someone, a couple of things. It can be someone quite high up in job things. So it can be a headhunter. It can be somebody who just wields some kind of logical power, which it doesn't feel too bad, actually. It can do sometimes, but it doesn't. And for some of you where it's romantic, because we have got our Page of Cups and our Six of Cups, it can be somebody who, what's the word? Well, I'm going to get one of these and it will tell us. Somebody who was a bit backwards at coming forwards in their day or at some time, and now they're telling you something. There's a message, or they're speaking about something, and it's got that Six of Cups feeling. So it's like old news but new news. Old news but new news. Woof. Okay. Yeah. The two cards we get to go with this, it's interesting, is the Cosmic Womb, which is Divine Feminine. So there's something here, particularly if you've been manifesting. There's something about manifesting some kind of outcome, but not aggressively manifesting. And also the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords, this is quite masculine energy, divine masculine energy, very, very direct. The Page of Cups and the Six of Cups is very feminine energy, anything but direct. Also, that's quite feminine energy too. So along with the Cosmic Womb, you get in the hand, which is the universe is your partner. So I would say being in your divine feminine, particularly in your Empress energy, is going to partner very well with this quite direct King of Swords energy. So there's some kind of message coming to you. There's some kind of offer or message. And personally, I wouldn't say yes or no yet. I wouldn't decide yet because it's not possible. Just be in your feminine intuition, take the offer and file it under, that's interesting, and then see how you feel in a week to 10 days time. There you go, I nailed it. Leave me a comment and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.